Hello and welcome to the Tanners again, and we're from Dumaguete. We finally arrived. We thought we'd update you with the trip. Teresa's a bit fatigued at the moment with the MS, so she's having to have a lay down at the moment, but normally we would probably be a bit more upright. But yeah, starting really from Gatwick. Left, can't think now, it's been a long time. Yeah, Saturday afternoon we got to Gatwick North Terminal. A good friend Michael took us there. That went fine. Checked in, no problems there. It was a fast track through Emirates, which is great. Spent a couple of hours, 3 hours in the North Terminal duty-free airside.
Just wandering
around, shopping and eating. So that was fine. The only hiccup we had there was we went to wheelchair services or the assistance area, and they said they'd come, or we can walk down to the gate 55 or something like that, because we're not far away from that. And then when we got there, they would meet us there at the gate, or actually at the plane itself, and put us on an aisle chair. Yeah, so we walked down with Teresa in her wheelchair, down to the gate, got to the plane, and Emirates were like, what's going on? I said, well, we're waiting for airport services to come along and put us on a rail chair, or an aisle chair, sorry. Anyway, nobody turned up, so Emirates got their own chair, bundled you on it.
Not the most comfortable thing to have to sit on.
Yeah, and dragged her through the plane backwards, feet dragging across the floor because she'd got no control over her feet. Yeah, so got in the seat, fine. Nothing to report there really. The flight excellent, 6.5 hours, I think 7 hours roughly from North Terminal through to Dubai. Yeah, no problems. I think
everyone was really helpful, weren't they?
Yeah, getting you everything assistance. You on the aisle seat, I was one in the middle. So just climb over Teresa as and when they needed to. If Teresa needed to relieve herself, we had because she's got a catheter with the bag on it. So I had we were advised to get a litre bottle, men's urine bottle. So then basically I just, by the seat, just emptied that into it, went to the loo, emptied it out, so that worked fine. Couple of times, emptied it,
yeah,
I think. Yeah, like a litre bag, twice. Yeah, so that was fine. Landed, so Emirates, brilliant. Our bags stayed within Emirates, so they obviously transferred it to the new aircraft when we got to
Manila?
Dubai.
Oh yeah, Dubai.
When we got to Dubai, and so that was about a 7 hour flight. Then after the Gatwick hiccup, you think, this is what's going to go wrong now? But yeah, no, there was somebody there from their airport services. Can't remember what his name was, or was it a lady? I can't remember. Oh no, we had a lady, I think.
I can't remember.
Yeah. Took us all through the airport, me pushing the trolley of the luggage, and she pushed Teresa through the airport to the transit. We had to get to a transit from that terminal to another part of the terminal. Oh, this is so confusing now.
I can't remember now.
Yeah, so that went fine, and they put us by the gate, and then they came back about half hour later and loaded us on the plane. Again, Teresa was put on a aisle chair, and dragged back through the aircraft. Then got her in the seat, all fine, and then it was the flight, which was about 6.5 hour flight, 7 hour flight from Dubai to Manila. And then Teresa on the previous flight did get up once, didn't you, and went to the loo. Yeah, to stretch your legs, have a walk, and do that. And then we did the same again on the trip to Manila, wasn't it? So you got up once.
I think I got up a few times on that flight.
Yeah, went to the loo, fine, because we were only about 4 seats away.
Yeah, we were really close.
Yeah, so it was fine. Then I think about a couple of hours left, 2 or 3 hours left on the flight, or halfway through roughly. Teresa needed to go to the loo again, so she went off. I stand guard outside the door, obviously, for any reason, anything happens. It's like, I didn't hear it, but there's like fuck. Yeah, there's like apparently from in there. And what had happened when Teresa was taking her trousers down and faffing around,
trying to sort the catheter
out, she'd obviously knocked the flip flow lever and knocked it up, and there was
Piss everywhere.
Piss everywhere. So I opened the doors, just like you see, like there was tissues from previous people who had been in there and left them on the floor.
I think that's
and they're all damp, and then put a few extra on there to try and mop it up. She had those some grey Uggs, which were obviously
My face.
yeah, they're a bit sodden. So I just said, right, come, just, well, what do you do? You know, she had these
trousers on.
down to her ankles.
Didn't have any spare trousers with me.
No, your urine, the bag that dangles between your legs or to the side of your legs.
Catheter.
The catheter was in a catheter bag to try and hide it from, people not seeing it. So so it's like, that was down by her ankles. It's just like absolute bloody nightmare, So it's like, oh my lord,
My trousers were soaked.
The trousers were soaked, feet were soaked, so they're grey cloth Uggs. So I was like, so we shut the door. I said, just obviously lock it, and I'll sort something out. So, and by this time most people were asleep. I couldn't find any cabin crew around, so I had to go all the way down to the front through the first class or business class area. Found I think it's the lead stewardess or steward. So I said, oh, you all right? Not really. My wife's had a bit of an accident in the loo, sort of like the main block. Explained that there's pee everywhere. Her trousers are sodden, so she can't wear them. Of course, the spares are in the suitcase, so you can't get to them. Her shoes are a little bit sodden. Well, I assume they were, but still want to change them. So I was like, have you got anything spare, really? So they said apparently normally they have first class on that flight, but they didn't this time, so they don't carry pyjamas. They had business class and the economy, which we were in. So we got a couple of towels. So managed to get Teresa off out the loo.
Got loads of hot towels, didn't you?
Yeah, she got some towels and put boiling hot water on it, so we cleaned that up. But I was trying to hold the door because the door was swinging. It's just a swing door, so I was trying to get a foot behind that so Teresa had some privacy, and that kept on opening for anybody to see. And then you had a couple of people that were trying to go into the loos opposite us. So it was a bit of a
nightmare. Bloody nightmare.
So eventually got her up. The pad that she wears in case she does have an accident, they were still dry and fine, so I put them back on again and wrapped herself with a towel, then another towel, and then sort of like squish back down the thing, got her back in, and then they sort of barricaded off the loo.
Toilets. No one could go in there then.
And then sort of like about an hour out or so, I end up needing the loo, and it's just like people were queuing outside it, and there's this sticker on there, and people didn't realise, and I'm thinking, great, there's this big queue of people now, all because of my wife peed all over the floor, so so that was our bit of a horror moment, so if you do travel with a catheter, don't get one of the bags, because they're actually more hassle than it's worth. Take a spare trousers or something in your hand luggage.
You can change into if
just
you
in
need
case.
to.
And don't wear Uggs, bloody horrible things. And maybe a change of shoes if you need to, just in case. But apart from that, the flight was brilliant. The Emirates
Staff were really good.
Absolutely brilliant. Couldn't do enough for us. Again, when we landed, we were last off with a couple of other people. Great. Back on the old chair again. Back off. That's right. One of the staff kindly found a pair of pyjama bottoms for us.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get those on. Not for me. I hadn't peed myself by then. But we tried to get them on, but they wouldn't go around your backside. So we couldn't use those. So she was basically sat in the aircraft with a couple of blankets around her. Then got off the plane. Again, there was wheelchair services there at Manila. And this was now, I can't remember what time we arrived at Manila.
Was it late? 12
about 10:30 or something in the evening at Manila. This was now on Sunday. Sunday night. Sunday night, and we'd left home Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. So it'd been over 24 hours, sort of getting into the 36 hours roughly. Taken through the terminal again, put on a transit bus from terminal 1 to Terminal 2. I think it was Terminal 1 or 2. Yeah, Terminal 1 to Terminal 2 on a coach. Had a ramp, didn't it, to get you onto that, so that was fine. That was uneventful. Yeah, got to the domestic terminal. Some other chap or lady took us from there all the way through to the gate. And this was about 11:30 at night, Sunday night. That was fine, so we just had to hang around really, wasn't it? And it was fairly busy, domestic terminal. A good few gates there. No problems. Had something to eat. Didn't sleep really. Had a 10-minute cat naps here and there. And then our flight took off. No problems again. It was the aisle chair, back down to the ramp, an aisle chair through the plane, and then took off at 8:30, 9 o'clock roughly Monday morning, and arrived at Dumaguete about, it was an hour and 10-minute flight.
It wasn't long at all, was it?
No, that was fine. Got something to eat. Yeah, Philippine Airlines, very good. An old, I think it's an A320 or something, 2000 or something, model 3000. But yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah,
Not as much leg room.
Yeah, that was it really. Landed fine, but because we didn't land at a gate, it was down the big steps they bring up to the side of the aircraft, and I was just wondering, well, how are they going to get treated down? I don't think even I can bump it down a wheelchair, like bonk, 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 down, back, all front, forwards. So yeah, it was great. 4 guys picked her up. They said, turned you around, wasn't it? And said, close your eyes. They grabbed a corner each and then just carried her down in the wheelchair all the way down to the thing. Yeah.
Quite traumatic.
Yeah, I was alright. I was just carrying a bag. I was just watching, having a laugh. But yeah, that was great. Pushed to the terminal, and amazingly, both bags were there, and our wheelchair was there. It was after saying, "Where is our wheelchair?" Because it didn't look like our wheelchair. It was really weird. I was just so tired. We'd been up for about 48 hours by this time, and I couldn't think straight. It's a long time, but getting to Dumaguete has been well worth it. So I eventually got through baggage reclaim. Somebody gave us a hand there. They can't do enough for you here. Absolutely brilliant. Emirates, Philippine Airlines, all great. They managed to find you a safety pin, didn't they? The Philippines, because every time we stood up, the
thing fell down.
Blankets falling down, exposing your rear. Yeah, so that was good. Got on the my hotel, which we're staying at in Dumaguete, sort of downtown area, Sibulan, I think it's that area. We're about 15-minute trip from the airport. Yeah,
that's very quick.
Yeah, the van turned up, and unfortunately there's a high curb, so he parked up alongside that, so the Trish didn't really have to step into the vehicle.
I got bundled in.
Yeah, you got bundled in anyway. Yeah, and I sort of dragged you in. They sort of just like a bit of meat chucked you in. Great, but it's great. They just do the job. There's none of this. Well, we can't touch you because of this, health and safety rules. It's like, right, we'll grab hold of her, lift you up and shove you in, it's like, yeah, just do it, if you
literally head first.
Yeah, and if it hurts, tough, just get on with it, yeah. So that was it really, and then it's just a bit of an eye-opener. We've seen the videos of the traffic in here, but that's, it's to be seen.
It's bedlam, but
but it's organised bedlam. I'd say, organised chaos. It's great, but
no one tries to get in the way or anything. Overtake and that. Everyone's sort of like
there's undertaking, overtaking, but there's no aggressiveness in it. There's a few beeps here and there, but nobody's doing it and giving everybody the finger because they're just
relaxed.
They're all doing it,
back.
But so I think we just did a quick update on the flight. It's
It's
long
but
flight. It's well worth it. We planned it badly. It's as simple as that. I booked the hotel on a whim. It was going to be like a 11-month planning. I was just, no, I ain't waiting. We'd get it done, and it turned out to be 6 weeks. So, and I was chatting to somebody online, and they said, he's only just booked his flight for his trip, and he said they're getting full. So I was like, So I didn't do an awful lot of research on it. Teresa was mainly concerned about not losing the wheelchair en route, so she didn't want to go for Qantas to Emirates and Emirates to Philippine Airlines. She wanted to go with one airline as long as possible, where we didn't have to have the baggage and then recheck it in. So we paid maybe a little bit extra for that.
Yeah.
But
it was
Emirates
worthwhile.
absolutely brilliant. You know, so checked in, got them on the first flight, and then when we landed here, wheelchair and 2 bags turned up as well, which is a bonus. So it's all great. So that's just our very quick update on the flight, really.
We're here, and
here.
it's hot.
It is hot. We'll go into more detail. We'll do a few. We've had our first day out today. Had some local food, or localish food, at one of the chains. But yeah, we'll go into that a little bit more about the hotel, the travelling, the heat, what we think about it. But yeah, I think we're still trying to get over the flight. I think we had 3 hours the first afternoon. Got 3 hours, then we went to bed like about 10 o'clock that evening and woke up about 3 o'clock wide awake this morning, and then dozed off and on. I think we should have just got up and done something, but we've been out and about. We've had a bit of an explore, been down to the beach area,
Went to the mall,
which we'll go into that in a bit more detail. I think it's just part of being in the Philippines. You're going to have to get used to these things that we're now experiencing, but so far I like it. We'll save that for another video. Like, I don't want to sway Teresa's opinion on this, so we'll do a first impressions video hopefully tomorrow. Okay, thanks very much, and thank you very much for watching, and please like and subscribe. And I can't believe I'm actually saying that after watching people say please like and subscribe, but we're doing it now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.